Hi, I'm Nico de Transilvania and I'm the artist in residence in the Carpathian Mountains in Romania, where I'm from. I did the artist residency in 2021 and 2022. I'm particularly fond of the Carpathian forests as I've spent my childhood in these forests, and in my adult life I've become more passionate and interested in trying to find ways to protect them and preserve them. This is why I launched also organization with the profits from the music that I compose to try and plant trees in the areas. And this is how I met Silvia Dan, who is the main artist on this project. We had a great team, including a videographer and an editor, a sound engineer who's also co-producer to the album, and a photographer. And we all stayed in this beautiful place in the countryside for 5 days, and that's how we managed to create all of these multimedia elements. At the end of the artist residency, I managed to produce a short film and also a short album and a set of photography that helped tell the story of the people of the landscape and also of that landscape. And that's what we are now showing around the world.
Hello trees, hello forest, hello wind for the leaves, hello birds, hello lynx, hello bears and wolves, hello black stork. Do you have something to say?
The work I started doing in the Carpathian Mountains took me to this wonderful lady called Silvia Dan, who's 79 years old now. And when I listened to her stories and her songs, I really wanted to find a way to try and preserve it. And this is how I ended up applying for the artist residency grant. I think as artists we have the power to engage people, also to inspire and to create this sense of hope, especially in these times of climate crisis. So being able to tell the story of a landscape, which is what I think I've done in the Carpathian Mountains, it's a really important message because people don't really understand a lot of the time what's going on there, and they don't really get to see the people that live in these landscapes or hear their stories. And these people, they are the guardians of this forest and all these landscapes, and they really understand better than anyone what it means to live there, which is why I think as artists being able to go and work in these landscapes with the actual local people, it's really important. One thing that I found that worked really well is being able to go and spend time with the musicians that I worked with in their landscape, but not in the landscape only, in their houses, in their gardens. And Silvia took me to her favorite place, which is right at the back of her house, And here this most beautiful ancient beech tree lives, and she told me the story about this beech tree and how she went there with her grandma, and she listened to these songs that she wrote next to this tree. And these are the songs that she actually sings on the album.
Vremea vine, vremea trece, și una cu cine-mi petrece. Că-și cu cine am petrecut, s-a dus și n-a mai venit.
I think it would be great if every landscape and every conservation project had an artistic project to go alongside it. I think the arts, the music and the arts really help tell a story. It was really helpful to be able to work closely with the restoration project on the ground, and I already had a relationship with them from previous work. And they were also very helpful in the way that they shared some of their favorite places, and the rangers that worked for the Carpathia project there, they took us to some of these beautiful places in the Carpathian Mountains that they were working. They're actually rangers that try and protect these forests. And because of the success of this project and the way it's engaged the communities there, it's really great that the actual restoration project have invited us to showcase it to the community. And I'm going to get on stage with Silvia and the people that we recorded in the area right there in that landscape. And this is an event put on by the restoration project, and they want to showcase it to their communities and hopefully inspire others to do the same and work with the local traditional artists of their landscape. I really hope that more artists will try and find their own way of helping the conservation restoration projects in their own landscapes, in their own countries, or whatever they're passionate about. And I hope that more people support artists on this mission, because I do think that it's impactful and educational. I think that it can help raise not just awareness, but also funds for projects. And I think it's really empowering for the communities that live there to be able to give them a voice again. My advice for any artists that are planning to do an artist residency is to, number one, go and spend time in that landscape, to connect with that nature and the people that live there, and to be still in that landscape as well, to really be able to hear what it has to say.